Hey y'all, Mary with Southern Spoon. So what I thought we would do is tomorrow we're going to make baby rack ribs outside on the smoker. So we've got, I think there's two in here. Yeah, two packages of baby back ribs. We got at Sam's. And we're going to cook them out on the smoker. So the night before, we always get them marinating. So I thought I would show y'all how we do it. So we take an onion. It does not have to be chopped up real fine because we're going to cook it in the skillet, and then we will puree it in the blender. So it doesn't have to be chopped up real fine at all. I just cut up some chunks of onion. I just don't want them to take forever to cook. And I do about one onion. This is kind of a larger onion, so if you have a smaller onion, you'll probably want to do two. And then after we get the onions almost ready, I will throw some garlic in there as well. So I'm going to throw probably half a stick of butter in there. I want a lot of the liquid because when we puree it, you're going to want the butter to help make it a liquid form. So I just throw everything in the skillet. And then we're going to put it on the burner. I'm going to turn it on like medium and just let it sit there and cook while we get the ribs started, get them ready to go. While our onions are cooking, we're going to get our ribs ready. I'm going to take these over to the sink so I can wash them off a little bit. Our onions are cooking. I'm going to add some salt, pepper. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of pepper. And then I have some Kent Rollins rib rub. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of that. So you could actually use any flavor rib rub that you want in there. That's just one of the ones I had on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. About a teaspoon and a half salt. I'm going to stir this together. And since the onions are pretty close to being done, I'm going to add some garlic in. These are pre-holed. There's no holes on them. I'm going to add about 5. No, we'll do 6 because a couple of them are pretty small. And I just add them whole because, again, we're going to puree all this. And we're just going to continue to let that cook while we get the ribs ready. I got the ribs all rinsed off. What I'm going to do first is there is I don't know what it is. It's like a skin almost. What's it really called? Film. Yeah, some kind of little film. So I'm going to try to get that off. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Let's see if I can find a starting spot. And then after you get a little spot started like that, if you get a paper towel and use that to hold it, it will usually pull a lot easier. Pull that off. And then we're going to do our other one the same way. And I don't think this is completely necessary. I have not been able to get them off before. Sometimes I just can't for whatever reason. Grab it and pull it. And it still cooks fine. I just like it better with it off, or as much of it as I can get off. I'm going to cut this little piece right here off. And right there, just so it looks better. If you have any really large pieces of fat, sometimes there will be more than just that little piece flopping around back here. I'll cut it off. The front of it looks good. I don't usually cut a lot off the front of them. That fat's just fine. It will cook. And so what we will do next is when we get our puree mixture done, then we will rub it onto our meat and get started on that. So our onions are done. They're soft. Smells wonderful. So now we're going to take it over here. And I'm going to put it into this little blender glass. And we're going to puree it. And I want all of that juice that's in there. Put the lid on it. And you can either hit puree or pulse, whatever you want to do. So you don't want any chunks left in this. Smells good. So I'm going to put this into another bowl just so it can cool off, because you don't want to put this hot onions on your ribs. So I'm going to get a bowl and we'll put that in there. I'm going to cut these in half. You don't have to. That's just how we prefer to do it. I am scary with a knife. Yes, I know. My husband's over here panicking. I have not cut myself yet, so we're good. This is a lime. I cut 2 limes in half. I'll use half on the back side of that one and the other half on the back side of that one. This will help tenderize the meat. Will you stop it for a minute? So I've got the lime juice on here. I put a clean glove on this hand, so this one has not touched the ribs at all. You could cut these into 2s. You could, I guess, cut them into singles. You could leave them whole. If you cut them in half or in doubles. They're just going to cook quicker that way. So we put a little bit of mustard. That just helps as a binding agent as well. We're going to put a little bit of our onions and garlic. I put more on the front than I do the back. Side. Then we're going to take some salt. And then again, we're going to use the Kent Rollins rub. And we're going to put that on. We're going to flip. And do the exact same thing to this side. Salt. Oh, someone forgot to put the lime on before she did all that. So I'm going to put the lime on now. It'll be fine. And last, we're going to put the Kent Rollins seasoning on. This time, we're going to go a little bit heavier on this outside part. Make sure you get lots of flavor. What we're going to do is I'm going to put these into a full pan. And then I will cover them with tinfoil, and we will put them in the fridge and let them sit overnight. We'll get this in the fridge, let it sit in the fridge overnight, and then we'll get it started tomorrow. So it's the next day. We're warming up the smoker right now. And I've got we took our ribs out of the fridge probably about an hour ago, 45 minutes. You want to let them you don't want them super cold when you put them on. And then I also have a bottle of apple juice. So after they've been on for a little while, we always spray ours with apple juice. It helps keep it moist. It works really well. So we'll go outside to the smoker. Okay, so we got our smoker going. It's warmed up to 250. We've got it. This one is a hardwood pellet smoker. So we have smokehouse blend pellets in it. We get these at Sam's, I believe. I think they're only about $15 at Sam's. Pretty good price. And here's where our pellets go. We got it full. So in our smoker, when we do this, we put just a full tinfoil pan with water in it. It's not hot yet, so I can touch it. And that will also help with your moisture. So I'm gonna just start putting our ribs on. Let's see. turn these two. I'll get this closed down and get it started. So we've had it going for about an hour. We're going to just spray them with our apple juice. Maybe if the sprayer works. I just bought a Walmart sprayer. It works. That's the best I found. Just like a Walmart sprayer. And that's all we use it for. You just want to keep the outside pretty moist so they don't dry out. You don't want them to dry out. And then we'll shut it back down in probably about another hour. We'll come check them again, see if and spray them, maybe move them around. So it's been about another hour. We're going to, they're pretty. See how they start drying out a little bit? They're not dried out, but if you keep that apple juice on them, it'll keep them moist. We're going to check the temp on them. So we want to get these over 200. So we're not done yet, which I knew they wouldn't be. But we are going to move them around. I usually just pick them up with gloves on so I don't mess up the top. And we're going to spray them down again. And then we will close them up for about another hour. While our ribs are going, we're going to get some baked beans ready and throw them out on the smoker with it. I like to cook mine with that. So for that, we're going to do 3 cans of just the original baked beans. You can use any kind of beans you want. I've done it with pinto beans. Not pinto beans. What did I do it with? Pork and beans. Just plain pork and beans works well. But since I have these in the cabinet, this is what we're going to use. So to this mixture, I always add about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This is a half. I couldn't find my tablespoon, so. And then we're going to add about a tablespoon of mustard. And we're just going to eyeball it. I've got about 1/8 cup of ketchup. And about 4 dashes of your Worcestershire sauce. Mix that all up. And I'm going to add about another tablespoon of ketchup. It's just not the right color. I know they're cold, but I got to taste them and make sure the seasonings are right. That's good. So then to the top of that, So to the top of this, we're going to add some bacon. We're going to start with about 3 slices. I'm just going to cut them in half. Then I'm going to leave these uncovered, put these on the smoker as well, and get them going. So we removed the water pan from here so I'd have more room for the baked beans, which will be fine because we have spun them around a little bit and sprayed them a couple of times off camera as well since the last time y'all were with me. They're pretty. You're starting to see the bones pull away, so that's a good sign. And we're going to close it back up, let this cook as well. So we've been on the grill for about 4 hours now. We've been moving them around and spraying them. The beans are still going. They're not ready yet. Let me turn our thermometer on. They're really pretty. So, well, turn. Maybe where you can see it. Let me have to come over here. So they're only sitting at around 170. I moved those over there just a few minutes ago because these were sitting higher than those. So 186, somewhere around there. So I'm going to give them a little spray. And we're just going to keep cooking. So we just checked the meat, and then I decided to break the thermometer. So they're all close to 200. So we're going to pull everything, wrap it up in some foil over the top, let it set. Look how pretty they are. Been about 5.5 hours. At 250. See, you can see the bones pulling away. They're done. Then we will cover them up and just let them kind of sit in the oven with the oven off for a little bit till we're ready to eat. So we've got them in. I'm going to pour, I don't have much apple juice left. I'm going to pour the rest of it in the bottom of this. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of butter over them. And they'll soak down to the bottom too. I just don't want them to dry out when I cover it up. And butter's never bad, so. Just covering it up real tight so it stays warm. And then I'm going to just set it in the oven with the oven off. and let it sit for a little while until we're ready to eat. Okay.
Good evening. It's been a long day. Let's see, we got the potatoes. They're kind of soupy potatoes, right?
Yeah, they're chunky, soupy potatoes. We didn't film that, but maybe I'll do another video with that.
Yeah, and some crescent roll, some baked beans. Those took what, about 3 hours? I don't forget.
The baked beans we had on for about 3 hours.
Okay, let's taste that first. Oh, wow. Yeah. Whatever that recipe was, that was good. Let's see how the ribs do. Ooh, nice tear apart. Yeah, that'd be a good bite. Yeah. Yeah, good smoke flavor, but it's definitely not over smoked. What kind of probably looks black on camera, but it's just a really nice flavor. All that black area is just where that rubs turns black. So all that does is make it taste better. Everywhere you see that. So good. Okay, I'll try the potatoes for the first time. Yep. It's kind of like potato soup. Yeah, that's definitely a make again. Huh? Wow, it was all worth it.
The ribs don't need barbecue sauce, right?
Oh no, no.
If they need barbecue sauce, they're not good.
No.
Okay, my turn to taste test now.
Your turn.
I'll try the potato soup first. It has cheese everywhere.
Yeah, get cheese, bacon, and potato all in one bite. That's perfect.
That's very good. I'll have to video that for y'all. It was a new recipe for me, so I wanted to make sure it was good before we actually videoed it. It's very good. Baked beans. Those are very good. You have to watch them though, out in the smoker especially. You can just dry them completely out, and they're not very good like that. Best for last. Rib. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the dance. That means we hit the target. We got the dance.
Missy wants a bite too. Oh, perfection. No barbecue sauce. You put barbecue sauce on it. All right, we gotta let the puppy taste. All right, come here. Come here. Sit. Sit.
Good girl.
Oh, I dropped it. Missy approved? Was it good? Was it good, Missy? All right, that's it. You don't get it. She wants my rib. So I want to thank y'all for joining us today. I hope y'all try this. Let me know if y'all do it a different way. But thanks for being with us all day. Like and subscribe.